Okay. Anytime there, OBS. There we go. That's cool. Oh, God damn it. Let's make sure all my stuff's still set here. Okay, good. Okay, thanks for the follow, Fragilities. I was actually considering doing a Metal Gear Solid instead, but I wasn't really thrilled with how it was looking on stream.
Resident Evil 4.
1998. I'll never forget it. It was the year when those grisly murders occurred in the Arklay Mountains. Soon after, the news was out to the whole world, revealing that it was the fault of a secret viral experiment conducted by the international pharmaceutical enterprise, Umbrella.
Remember the nicer days of the
The
Resident
virus
story?
broke out in a nearby mountain community, Raccoon City, and hit the peaceful little town with a devastating blow crippling its very foundation. Not taking any chances, the President of the United States ordered a contingency plan to sterilize Raccoon City. With the whole affair gone public, the United States government issued an indefinite suspension of business decree to Umbrella. Soon its stock prices crashed, and for all intents and purposes, Umbrella was finished.
Oh no. Anyway. Yeah, I was trying to do the
6
first
years
one.
have passed since that horrendous incident. I received special training via a secret organization working under the direct control of the president. I was to assume the responsibility of protecting the new president's family.
Cornel, why am I the one who always gets the short end of the stick?
You, who are you really? Come on and tell us. You are a long way from home, cowboy. You have my sympathies.
We can put an
Guess
accent
that's a
a little
local's
bit.
way of breaking the ice. Anyway, you know what this is all about. My assignment is to search for the president's missing daughter.
What? All by yourself?
I'm sure you boys didn't just tag along so we could sing Kumbaya together at some Boy Scout bonfire. Then again, maybe you did.
Oh, you crazy American. It's a direct order from the chief himself. I tell you, it's no picnic.
I'm counting on you guys.
Well, those great up-res textures. They literally did nothing to improve on them. They just up-res them.
It was right before I was to take on my duties of protecting the president's daughter when she was abducted. That's the ultimate reason I'm in this lonely and rural part of Europe. According to our intelligence, there's reliable
you
information
specify
about a
the
sighting
country,
of a girl that
like
looks
a
very
rural
similar
part
to the
of
president's daughter. Apparently,
That's
she's
kinda
being
vague, isn't
withheld
it?
by some unidentified group of people. Who would have thought that my first job would have been a rescue mission?
I guess they figure by all the Hispanic stuff you see, or Hispanic stuff.
It's freezing. So cold all of a sudden. Must be my imagination.
Yeah, it must be.
Sorry it took so long.
Yeah, I actually tried MGS1 at first, and then I picked the wrong emulator, or the wrong emulation core, and the game was completely glitched out. Then I tried another one, and that worked fine, but I just wasn't really running the way I wanted it to. It was running kind of slow.
Just up ahead is the village.
I'll go and have a look around.
Yeah, we'll stay and watch the car. Don't want to get any parking tickets.
Right. Parking tickets.
Good luck.
Jeez. Who are these guys?
Did you say something?
Leon, I hope you can hear me. I'm Ingrid Hunnigan. I'll be your support on this mission.
Loud and clear. Somehow I thought you'd be a little older. So the subject's name's Ashley Graham, right?
That's right. She's the daughter of the president. So try to behave yourself, okay?
Whoever this group is, they sure picked the wrong girl to kidnap.
Yeah, it is kind
I'll
of a
try to
random
find some
person
more
to pick.
information on my end as well.
Good.
Well, not a random
Talk
one,
to you
but kind
later.
of like a
We
high
on out.
priority target. So I was actually considering like emulating this at first. I didn't have a because I didn't have a copy of it. I've had like this on the GameCube and the Wii, but I sold them. And then I was like, wait a minute, I know I've played this before on console, like on another console besides those. And like I could have sworn I've got this for the Xbox, but then I couldn't remember because I looked through my Series S on my on my library, and it didn't come up. I'm like, no, I'm sure I bought this. And I logged into my Microsoft account and looked through all the purchases, and it was there. But then I'm like, oh shit, that's the 360 version that they made years ago. And I guess it's not backwards compatible. And I'm like, well, fuck that. I'm not going to go and hook up my 360. And then I just Google, I'm like, well, how much does it cost to buy it? And it's like 20 bucks ever. I'm like, fuck. But then it just happened to be that Fanatical, which is like a website that's one of those ones like they kind of like will sell keys really cheap. It's one like those legit stores. Apparently, they don't just like steal a bunch of keys. And they had it on sale for like $4, or like I think it was less than that. Hold on, let me get the price. I have the receipt. Quickly pull it up here. It was $4.79. Well, I'll be running into you soon, merchant. Perfect stream to come by. Hey, it's the guy. Yeah, so this is the PC version.
Sir?
I was wondering if you might recognize the
That's a
girl in
lovely
this
face,
photograph.
¿Qué carajo estás haciendo aquí? ¡Lárgate, cabrón!
Sorry to have bothered you.
Freeze! I said freeze!
Look at the trucks out there.
Is everything okay?
There was a hostile local. I had no choice but to neutralize it.
Putting it lightly.
There's still others surrounding the area.
Get out of there and head toward the village. Take whatever measures necessary to save the subject.
Understood.
¡Allí está!
It'll still take a little while to get used to. It's been so long since we played this game. I figure after playing Village, you know, it just makes sense to jump back to the best one. Oh. Yeah, exactly, Brian. I'll leave you to think of whatever awful, edgy / racist joke that DSP would come up with for that. Yeah, the sport's okay. I mean, the main complaint that everyone... Yeah. I played the shit out of this game. I played this so much that when I was like a grown-ass man by the time this game came out, my dad yelled at me for playing this game too much. Because one time, because I was staying at his house one time, I brought my GameCube with me, and I had this on it. Or I mean, I had this with me, and I just kept playing. And he's like, dude, what the fuck? Like I barely see you, and you're just sitting and playing the game. Poor dog. Oh, what the fuck sense does that make? I mean, okay, I have a dog of my own, and I'm pretty sure that if they were caught in a bear trap, they wouldn't be able to jump like that right after I saved them. Well, then again, my dog is like half the size of that dog. It's freaking, it's a Chihuahua Beagle mix, so not exactly a big dog. Oh yeah, now it's coming out, and they're making they're remaking this, and also it's coming out in the Oculus Rift, which I have. That version I'm definitely gonna get. I mean, if they can basically recreate the Wii version of it, I'm definitely getting it.
¡Un forastero!
Just get these guys. Come on, dummies. Aw, you're not that dumb. Of course, I went wrong, right? Oh, fuck me. Stupid.
What?
Yeah, I had to like go and reacquaint myself with that. With the not being with the being still. Because I tested this out before I went live. Because I actually do or try to do prep work before I do these streams. That's why why Metal Gear Solid didn't make it tonight. I remember that guy being in here.
¡Allí está!
Got there. Oh, dude. Couple guys. Somebody was in here. Whoa. Interesting statement. Yeah, yeah, the stream today was good. There's a lot of people in there, and the special, or a bunch of like Tevin showed up. But I don't know if I missed something. He didn't seem to say anything. Like he said, like, you know, like he said like hi. Everyone's like, oh my god, Tevin's here, and then I mean maybe he did say something. I just missed it, but I didn't see him say anything. And even No Call was there, although, like, I'm kind of wondering what his deal is. Like, 'cause he shows up, and I'm like, what? Like, I'm like, no, I need proof. And people are like, no, 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 he's, like, been here before, and he's been on DDM streams. And he seems to be, like, allegedly saying, like, oh, yeah, I'm, you know, like, he's, like, some sort of, like, a, like, dual op or something, or like, oh, yeah, I'm, you know, working to, you know, fill into a shoot. But I'm like, It's like I don't really buy that because if someone is really trying to like be like really be trolling Phil, they would know better than to show up publicly in a restream. Oh, this was the house that the guy was in. I knew he was in one of them. Well, like, I don't buy either story. Like, whether or not he's... Like, I would believe less that he's, like, a true, like, detractor, and more that he's trying to, like, act as, like, as a double agent or something. Like, I don't know. It's just, like, it's so weird. Because, again, Hold on.
Leon, how you holding up?
Bad question, Hunnigan.
Yeah, I'm doing
Sorry
great,
to hear
sweetheart.
that. I'm sending you a playing manual. Hope you find it useful.
I'll take a look at it, thanks.
You know, this is kind of a bad time for them to be telling you how to reload your goddamn gun. Oh, I forgot about... Actually, thank you. I forgot about the kicking. Shoot him in the knee and then kick him. Oh, yeah, you can, like, suplex him and shit, too. Yeah, I forgot about the, that shit. It's a lot fun later on when you build up the things and then you just fucking walk around and suplex everyone. Oh, here's the fun part.
Ah, por él. Maldita sea. Ah, por él. Cabrón.
Yeah, I mean, this basically was the start of, you know, Resident Evil being an action series.
Ah, por él. Cabrón.
Well, it's funny you mention that tractor because it might have actually. I think it was another GTG stream was the one he did beforehand,
Ah, por él.
where I'll go to the thing in a second, but where 672 showed up, and he said like, "Oh, why is this in my recommendations?" And it's like, "Oh, is this like where some actual adults are, or just like kids?" And I was like, so I'm like, wait, are you like the 672? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, first I was asked, like, you know, what's it like modding for wigs now? And he's like, oh, well, it's not easy, but he's getting better. And I said, you know, no judgment. Why do you support Phil? Like, do you genuinely enjoy his content, or do you just do it for the lulz? And he said both. He said he entertains me, and I feel he deserves. I feel he deserves to be compensated for it. And at that point, I was just like, you know, because I don't want to like go and like press the guy or be seen as like harassing him. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to go and also like it was someone else's stream. I didn't think that was appropriate for me to go and like derail shit. Whoa. Boy, this one they really fucking throw ammo at you. Maybe go inside a house. Bye bye. I already have the shotgun. They put it in on this mode. I forget, does the time just pass, or do you have to kill a bunch of people for it to like trigger anything? Double fuck.
Ah, por él. Mierda. Maldita sea. Ay, qué madre. Cabrón. Ah, por él. Cabrón.
Yeah, I just wonder when the point's gonna come where DSP just abandons the pretense that he actually cares about getting YouTube revenue and will just like complain to people who don't tip him.
Mierda.
Ooh. Oh, Cat made gumbo tonight. Well, I probably have enough ammo, so I'd rather just fucking go and kill these assholes than running around like an asshole.
Mierda. Te voy a hacer picadillo.
Wish I knew Spanish. Here we go again. Remember how scary it was, or not scary, how crazy it was when like the first time you shoot a head off? And you're like, okay, cool, he's dead, and then a fucking, you know, the big thing spouts out.
Detrás de ti, imbécil.
I thought they get on the roof.
Te voy a hacer picadillo. Detrás de ti, imbécil.
There we go.
Oh, la campana.
Yeah, that chainsaw guy. I can see him running around.
Tenemos que irnos.
Lord Sattler.
Oh yes, Lord Sadler.
Where's everyone going? Bingo? Hunnigan, I have some bad news. I've confirmed the body of an
Interesting, the,
officer.
Steam achievement
Something's
overlay
happened to
didn't
the
pop
people
up.
here.
Leon, you need to get out of there. Look for a tower and follow the trail near it.
Got it.
Yeah, this game is great, man. This is definitely one of my favorites. And like I said, if they can basically recreate the Weverse, which is by far my favorite version, if they can recreate that in the Oculus, then like that will legit sell systems, I think. Looked all this shit in here? Yeah, I did. I thought the option is either just open it quietly or just get the fucking thing open. Yeah, I've probably played this through at least 5 times. And I used to play the Mercenary, or I guess it's Mercenaries mode, but when they just gave you a timer, and you had to just get as many points as you could before time ran out, and also not die. And I think I even unlocked everyone. Ugh. Look at that. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing that people liked about this, is that it didn't, this game really, you know, basically said, yeah, the last 3 games were shit, or, you know, kind of completely distanced itself. You could, this almost is barely a Resident Evil game. I mean, other than Umbrella and using Leon, you know, best of my, as far as I remember, there's not much connection or nothing, not much you can really tie this game to the previous ones. You know, eventually they went and they retconned everything in, but I mean, for the most part, it could almost just be its own standalone thing. I mean, it was smart to call it Resident Evil because it sold better as a result. Yeah, I haven't seen that yet, the animated show. I'm really behind on my shows. I haven't even seen the new Castlevania show. I'm sorry, I feel like a fall of light from that would kinda hurt. Yeah, I actually had a few ideas for tonight for Tuesday Night Titans. I mean, the earlier ones, like those were, you know, Mortal Kombat, Tekken, and all this other shit was, you know, used off the top of my head. But then I wasn't sure for this one, and then I had some ideas trying Metal Gear. And I was like, yeah, I'm not really happy with how this is looking. I was thinking of doing Snatcher, but I was like, well, that's more of like one of my favorite games, and a lot of people don't know that, so I didn't know how well it would go over on stream. You know, most people probably might, you guys would probably be cool with it after you saw it, but other observers might be like, you know, what is this? Why are you playing this? Like, most people, you say, ever play Snatcher, they'd say, what? Like, they wouldn't necessarily recognize the game, as opposed to, you know, say Resident Evil 4 or Metal Gear Solid. It's like, well, okay, yeah, obviously everyone knows what those games are. Hold on, I think, oh no, the rest of the family's home now. The little Beliefs and Mrs. Beliefs are home. No, I don't know about that hood, but I definitely know in the remake they're gonna, you know, modify Ashley a bit. Remember, something good happens if you shoot all these things, but I know I'm not gonna, like, remember to do all of them, so I'm not even gonna bother. But I do remember that that was a thing. Well, it looks like a girl. Well, I guess this is a slight spoiler for Resident Evil Village, but it looks like the next protagonist in Resident Evil is going to be a girl. Yeah, if you get like an automatic pistol or something, like you can shoot like it's an automatic pistol.
¡Un forastero!
Oops. Fucking running from. Fucking running. Shooting heads off will never ever get old. Wasn't the good gun in this called the Killer 7? Which was because to tie in with Killer 7, which Capcom published too. Fuck's sake. I just don't really see the purpose of remaking this game. Like, what could they do to make it better? But wasn't the best gun in this, though, called the Killer 7? There was a gun called the Killer 7 in this, right? Or am I hallucinating that? Suplex. Love how a kick to the back knocks out his head.
¡Basta, hijo de...
Like, at least when they redid 2 and 3, it kind of makes sense because no one, you know, like, it made sense to upgrade the style of those games because the gameplay has aged so horribly. You know, the static backgrounds and the tank controls, all that shit. Like, people didn't really want to play that again. So doing the full overhaul the way they did, like, made sense and everyone loved them. But Resident Evil 4 is considered the best of the series. How are you going to remake that and make it better? Yeah, I shouldn't knife them when they're down. But I have so much ammo, it's not even really worth it. stupid ladder. I beat the original Resident Evil 1 and didn't beat the remake. Yeah, I guess, Brian, but like it's kind of less, you know what I mean? Because it has the third person stuff, so like the aim and stuff is better, and you have more control, things like that. I never beat Zero. I got decently far in it when it came out, but I never finished it, and I never felt like going back to play it again. I think I own it though now, because I think it was, I don't know if that was on a PS0 game, or PS Plus game. I know definitely the original Resident Evil remake was. Oh yeah, well the remake was fucking tough. Like the mechanic that they added where killing zombies doesn't kill them. You have to burn the fucking bodies too, or else you come back later and they're still alive. That was crazy. Whatever, I don't care enough. I don't know about that. I mean, it was a good remake. I don't know if it's a gold standard. Remember this is the Wii version. You have to keep going up and down on the Joy-Con and the remote. Oh, you mean even the, what the fuck? Fuck you guys, I don't feel like shooting you. I'll waste my ammo on that shit. I thought Resident Evil 5 was pretty good too. I know a lot of people shit on that, but I thought it was, whoa.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Oh, fuck. Did you just die already? Okay. Yeah, I think the issue with 5 was that it came after 4. And 4 was so great and so beloved, but, you know, and the fact that it didn't really improve on stuff, it just upped the action. Did I shoot that right out of his hand? Oh, that was nice. Oh, fuck, that was really stupid. I should probably kill myself now. Uh-oh. Wait, you picked it up? There we go. Yeah, the forced co-op was a little annoying, but if you knew how to do it, it was okay. Like, the thing I found worked was if you gave the AI the SMG and also the sniper rifle, because she had like perfect aim, so she was really good at like picking off people. I tried playing it online with a friend, but we just got bored after a while. Like, we just weren't feeling it. But the thing seemed to run fine. We were playing it online, the PC version together, and there wasn't a lot of lag. It ran pretty well. But we gave up on it pretty quickly. Oh yeah, that was a complaint too. Yeah, don't give her any of the good healing items. Yeah, you'd have like half health, and she'd want to use like the, you know, the mixed green herb, and you're like, no, stop it. I don't need that much. Like, how would this help? Like, what you're just eating a fucking raw egg? Fucking annoying, is it? Now, wouldn't you say like hello? Ah, this guy. I remember him.
Little rough, don't you think?
I am stereotypical.
You're not like them?
No. You?
Okay, I have only one very important question.
But that was cool though. There's just so many
You got a
over-the-top characters.
Got gum.
Perfect. The big cheese.
What?
Hello, fly. Kratos.
Feeble humans, let us give you our power. Soon, you will become unable to resist this intoxicating power.
Weird, for some reason I couldn't enable subtitles on this. Like literally there's an option for subtitles and they were like blocked out. I couldn't do them. Like, okay, that's weird.
Hey. Hey, wake up.
Yay. Crawl out of one hole and into another.
You want to tell me
Basically
what's
Resident
going
Evil
on
in a
here?
nutshell.
Americano, see? Now what brings a bloke like you to this part of the world? Oh, hey, easy, whoever you are.
Name's Leon. Came here looking for this girl. Seen her?
What, are you supposed to be a cop or something? Nah, you don't look the type.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Okay,
I have a question. What kind of a
let
response
me
is that?
guess. She's the president's daughter?
That's too good for a guess. Want to start explaining?
Well, she's the president's
Psychic
fucking
powers.
daughter. She's clearly a public figure.
Nah, just kidding with you, amigo. I overheard one of the villagers talking something about the president's daughter in the church.
And who might you be?
Me llamo Luis Serra. I used to be a cop in Madrid. But now I'm just a good-for-nothing guy who happens to be quite a ladies' man.
Why'd you quit?
Phew, policia. You put your life on the
Those
line.
awful textures.
Nobody really appreciates you
I
enough
understand all
for
the
it.
shit this game got. Like,
Being
not
a
Resident
hero
Evil 4, I
isn't
mean
what
this
it's
HD
cracked
remake.
up to be anymore.
Used to be a cop myself. Only for a day, though.
All they do is
I
just
thought
up
I
the
was
frame
bad.
rate and up res the
Somehow I managed to
textures.
get
Didn't do
myself
anything to
involved
improve
with the
on them.
incident in Raccoon City on my first day in the force.
That is the incident with the viral outbreak, right? I think I might have seen a sample of the virus in a lab at the department.
Hey boy, I'm not done.
Do something, cop!
After you.
Now!
Pussy. Just run off like that.
It's Leon. Sorry I couldn't get in touch sooner, but I was a bit tied up.
You're okay, right?
I'm fine.
Yeah,
There
no,
was a
there's
male civilian held
also
captive.
a massive
According to him, Ashley's
HD
in a
remake
church
that
somewhere.
Some people are working
What
on.
happened to him?
He
It's like
managed
called
to
the, like
escape.
the RE4
Do you have a
HD
fix on the
remake,
location of that
project.
church?
No, but apparently there's a secret passage in the village that leads there. I'm heading back to the village.
I don't know, Llama. All I know is it would be awkward for me. Yeah, I know they're doing like the big HD remake of this. I looked into getting that, but I was just like, no, I just want something that will run out of the box.
Over here, straight.
Hey, the guy from my chat is here. Or he was here, anyways. Is the merchant from Resident Evil 4 in the chat? guess he left. He left at the
Got
worst
something
time.
that might interest you. Got a selection of good things on sale, stranger. What are you selling? Is that all, Thank you. Is that all, stranger? Is that all, stranger?
Hey, welcome, Shiloh.
Thank you. What are you buying? Is that all, Thank you.
Good point, Ziggy.
Is that all, stranger? Thank you. What are you buying?
No, he can be in both. He can be texting on his mobile phone or in the chat there. But no, literally, guys, if you scroll up in the chat, you'll see him. He was in my village stream quite a bit. I like how you can like kill him, and then you don't have him for the rest of the game, and you can just totally screw yourself over. Like that's like some cryptic like Sierra game level shit. Okay, welcome, Scotto Sohato. Wow, that really fucking hurt. I think they killed him pretty good. Yeah, the guys killed themselves more than killed him. Probably do. I don't want to go inside my legs. Let me lower it a bit. Yeah, why would we put audio settings in the actual game? I'll lower it more in a second. Also, it's loud on my end too. Hold on. It is weird you can't adjust the bump, but you have to adjust the bump. Wow. We'll be out of this one. Fuck. Is the music better now, or do I need to lower it more? Oh, fuck. I think that was close. Probably using these grenades more. Yeah, does this sound much better? I moved the monitor mic. Oh. Boy, I am not doing well here, am I? Okay, I lowered it quite a bit now. Should be better. So it shouldn't be so overpowering now. I have to remember to adjust it back after the feed. But then the next time I can play, people aren't like, dude, I can't hear a fucking thing in the feed. Them like having boss level music on like stage 1, 2. Fuck. Wait, you can do that pretty easily. You can just shoot the fucking axe right out of the air. Maybe you can do that also with the explosives. Oh, fuck! Speaking of explosives. Fuck me. I've literally used all my health in this one scene. And it's not over yet. Find the assholes throwing those things. Oh, there he is. Jesus Christ.
Brother, this guy stinks!
Look at all this shit here. Oh. Ow. We're almost out of here. We almost not want to blow our ears out because of this awful music. Wait, what? Hold on, I'll address your message in a minute there. I don't think he was flexing, wasn't he? I saw it more as like clout chasing. Or like giving, you know, giving like a shout out when Josh probably didn't want one. I just thought of that, what is it? The meme from, Fifth Element, where, I read it as both. The one where Bruce Willis, looks up and gives like the smile. Like the total, like, thanks, but absolutely no thanks, look, that reaction, that's what I viewed Justin as doing. And there's like also like he's been responding to a Maximilian dude about the Marvel vs. Capcom 2, you know, remaking it or making it available on digital. And he was all like, yeah, we should, you know, that should be a thing. And I just picture, like, you know, people were like, oh yeah, I'm sure Max is thrilled that you're responding to him. Actually, I reached out to, what's the guy's name? Yeah, Max seems, I don't know enough about him, but I've heard, I don't know a lot about him, but having said that, I've heard nothing bad about him, so I'm just gonna assume that he's, you know, good. Yeah, I'm sure Max has him muted at this point. He obviously doesn't have him blocked. Yeah, he probably just has him on mute. And I reached out to,
Welcome.
what's his name? The, guy... I keep forgetting his name, but he's basically, he's known as being the guy who shit on DSP back in, like, 2010.
Is that all?
When he said, you know, he called him, like, a piece of shit or whatever at that conference.
Come back anytime.
And then someone said he has, like, you know, 20,000 subs on YouTube. And so great, there's 20,000 people who, you know, he has 20,000 idiots who like him. You know, and placed forfeit Evo, you know, carry that to your grave. That guy. Yeah, Watson, yeah, that's his name. I knew it was a W, but I didn't want to just start spouting W names. So, like, what was it? DSP was talking shit on Twitter about something. And then someone, of course, then posts that clip. And then DSP responded and said, you know, Mike Watson actually apologized to me in private about that, but keep playing that narrative. So I actually screenshotted it and sent it to Mike on Twitter. I said, hey, is this true? But he hasn't gotten back to me. That was like about a week ago. So I'll send him another tweet if he doesn't respond by 7 days. Mike Hawk. Yeah, I reached out to him about that, but I haven't heard back yet. He doesn't seem to be very active on his Twitter anyways. Like, the last post he made was, like, nearly a month ago. So, you know, I'd figured might as well reach out anyways. I don't know any other way to get a hold of him. Apparently he tried to open up some arcade chain or one arcade, something like that. And then he shut it down, or he didn't renew the lease, some crap like that. So, I mean, hopefully we'll get a response either way. I mean, it'd be great if he was like, no, that's a complete lie. But, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if he did apologize, because looking at some of his tweets, they seem to be, like, more like of a positive mindset. You know, take that for whatever you want it to be. Where the hell is the other piece of this thing? Oh, I bet I know where it is. Yeah, exactly. It was the one place I hadn't looked. But yeah, thanks for that, Brian.
What?
Actually, that was the wrong one.
What do I do?
I mean, is there anyone as hated as DSP in the fighting game community? Except maybe LTG? Like, I'm not even trying to be, like, facetious. Like, I legit don't know. Like, is there someone who's has such of a bad reputation? I don't just mean, like, someone who has a bad attitude. I mean someone who, like, thinks they're top shit, but really they've done nothing to prove it. Because I know next to nothing about the, you know, the FGC, so to speak. Yeah, what a stupid way he tries to twist that King of Hate thing. No, I take all the hatred thrown towards me and turn it into something positive. Like, no, you fucking don't. Oh, great, this music again. That was close. Yeah, the fuel hates it. Like, what do you like, the goddamn, like, Eminem equivalent to the video games? Yeah, most people who thrive off of hate don't end up very well. Oh. Oh. That was interesting. If I can shoot it in the hand. I got it in the air. Yeah, it's like I use up when people tell me I couldn't do stuff, I use that to fuel myself to drive. It's like, well, no, they were all kind of right. You couldn't do it. then when you go and, you know, act on being hateful, people call you out for being a piece of shit. And then you know, and then you fucking run with your tail between your legs and say, "Oh, it was my depression because I'm depressed." It's like, no, it doesn't work that way, buddy. I mean, I'm sure you all remember that when he went and he shit on everyone for getting an early copy of State of Decay 2, calling them all paid shills, and literally everyone completely shit on him. We don't have to. Oh, say the word. Oh, okay. And then he almost got in trouble. I mean, like, my knowledge of the DSP lore is very light. Like, it amazes me that, Actually, hold on. Give me 1 minute. I'll be right back. I gotta get a drink of water. Seeing this inspired me, I guess, but I'll be right back. I'm gonna get it. You, everyone, grab a snack, grab a drink, use the bathroom yourself. Yeah, I wish I had whales. I don't even have goldfish that I can call. But get back to what I was talking about, like, when I watch, like, GTG stream and just his fucking encyclopedia of DSP knowledge, it's just, like, it's astounding. Like, he was talking about shit today that I just, like, listing names of all these things, like, I had no idea about the thing of, like, DSP's cousin they took in as their own child, or, the whole, like, Brownie Gate, like, I had no idea about any of that stuff, or then when they... fuck it, I brought it up before, and I'm gonna bring it up again, but the Yaniv, recent thing that they went through, all say something fell on the ground, and the dog apparently ate it, and I'm just leaving it at that. If you're in the stream, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't ask, because I'm not going to tell you. Trust me, you don't want to know. But anyways, there has to be a way to lower the volume in this game. This is insane. Hold on a second. Give me a second here. Yeah, I just looked online. There's no, people were bitching the fact that this game doesn't even have volume controls. You know, people were saying like, oh, you can't just adjust your own audio settings, and people are like, no, it's not that simple, stupid. And this is complete evidence of that. Yeah, god damn it. Hold on. Well, I mean, that's just also more memory holing. Like, I even brought this up. I played a clip at the beginning of my last stream, the one from yesterday. I don't know if you were there or not, Scott. Well, you probably weren't there for the beginning thing that we did, but yeah, where he goes and he talked about when he got suspended in 2018, I think, when he insulted. Whoa, what the? Wow, Brian, thank you very much. As per your text. No, that is very much appreciated, Brian. And that's literally my what Joey Styles said. That's my response when I get something like that. So I figure it was appropriate reaction. Whoa. Wonder if doing this will set. Nope. But where he, you know, was going on his Twitch rant. Because, of course, something happens to Twitch, it's to make it all about himself. The whole, you know, Twitch do better, whatever the hashtag is. And then, you know, and it's supposed to be about protecting, you know, minorities, repressed people, or not repressed, marginalized streamers, things like that. You know, people who legit have to deal with, like, real shit, like aggressive trolling, awful sorts of people on the internet. You know, not just people who do stuff just to, like, for shits and giggles. Like, people who, you know, it has to match that. There we go. Well, you know, because it was, like I said, it was about marginalized people, this, that, and the other thing. But he says, he makes it about himself. First making some valid points about, like, you know, yeah, they don't protect people. You know, they should be doing better. Like, okay, fine. But then he goes, you know, but then he circles back to him. I got, you know, kicked out for absolutely no reason. Is there a boss here or something? Where the guy comes out. Oops, here we go. Chief's notes. Remember, guys, I'm not blind friendly. That's another thing I'll bring up too, Scotto. But no, but he says, like, he went and brought up the incident of when he got banned. Well, I don't even know why they call it bans. They're suspensions at the end of the day. Like, you can't be banned for something temporarily. Like, you're suspended. That's the proper term, not banning. Okay, isn't there a boss after this door, behind this door?
Nuestro jefe se cuidará de la rata. Si la plaga es mucho mejor que la nuestra.
Boy. Why haven't you turned yet, boy?
You carry the same blood as us, it seems. Nevertheless, you're an outsider. Just remember, if you become unpleasant to our eyes, you'll face severe
Well, he even made the Etika thing about
consequences.
himself, too. And then, you know, threw like 10 ads
What?
in
Say
the,
what?
in his video about him. Now, to be fair, he might have just gone and clicked like the thing of, you know, ad, or maybe the ads were automatically inserted. But still, it's like, have a little bit of, you know, read the room, buddy. Sorry, I keep getting delayed to address you guys' points.
Leon,
Give me a
I've
minute
been able
here.
to get some new info that might help you.
Fill me in.
Apparently, there's a religious cult group involved. They're called the Los Illuminados.
Los Illuminados.
They're called the
That's a
Sons of
mouthful.
Kojima.
Anyway, I had an unexpected run-in with the big cheese of this village.
But you're okay, right?
Yeah, but he could have killed me, but he let me live. And he mentioned something about me carrying the same blood as them.
Some guy named
Whatever
Fred
that means.
Fox.
Carry the same blood. Huh. Interesting.
Anyway, there are more important things than solving riddles right now.
You're right. Hurry and find that church, Leon.
That's another theory I read on Kiwi Farms, that Fred Fox is OIC. Playing like a long con or something. Yeah, I can't keep getting distracted here at these points, so I'll just go and address them. But get back to the thing where he says, like, oh, I got suspended because some guy was talking a bunch of shit on my stream, and I defended myself. And I got in trouble. It's like, no, what really happened was literally all this guy came into his stream and he said, I bet he quits this this is not exact word for word, but this is basically what he said. He said he was talking about Far Cry 5. And he said, I bet he quits this game like he quits 90% of the other games he plays. Which, okay, kind of a shitty thing to say, but it's whatever. And then DSP goes off and says the idiot his avatar was his channel, or his face was his channel icon. He's an overweight, fat, disgusting human being with an awful beard. Like, if you're gonna be that ugly, don't show your face to the world. That's what he got suspended for. DSP was not defending himself or making a justifiable response. He flat out insulted. Like, that's not defense. That's you insulting someone else, and you're a Twitch partner. Twitch is not going to look kindly upon that. And I pointed that out in the stream, like how, you know, it's like perception, you know, the story versus the reality, because that was the other thing. GTG, I think it was GTG played the thing of when Review Tech talked about when he got caught in the controversy with Mundane Matt about flagging videos. Oh shit. Oh. Time to test this out. Really? Christ, I have more shotgun ammo than regular ammo. Fuck it. There we go. Right, you can just ban them and move on, or not say anything, or don't even address it. Yeah, I don't know all the stuff about this. Like, I know in one of the worst of, or one of the, like, DSP year in review videos, they went over the whole thing of them imploding. And, like, I had to tap out. Like, I didn't know who was talking about what the situation was. I was just like, I don't care, and I just skipped that part of the video. I did get one comment on the video that I made of, you know, like the, what was it? When I read the comment that someone posted on my video, basically completely shitting on DSP. And then someone made, like, the thing of, like, you know, you people like you. Basically, he's, like, shitting on the video and saying, like, people like this kind of shit, like, this leads to, like, awful communities. Like, this is, like, what happened with Sons of Kojima, you know, and this, like, led to, like, what happened with Fred Fox. And then, like, they go and they should, like, oh, and to, like, monetize this stuff is, like, the lowest thing. It's like, dude, even other people, like, have been like, dude, what is this bullshit about you can't monetize stuff? Talking about DSP. It's like, shut the fuck up. And even, like, nowadays, people are like, what a stupid take to have on it. Like, I can understand, like, not building an entire career, like, a big, you know, massive career. But I'm not going to build a massive career off of, you know, making content about DSP. I have one more DSP video in me. And, like, and then that's probably it. Like, I want to move on to other stuff. The video where... Hold on. I'll post a link in the chat in a minute. How much ammo do I have? Oh. Fuck. It's called, like, a former fan of Darkside Phil has some words for him. Basically, I was inspired because about a week ago, someone suggested watching the Mighty D video of him reading, you know, the famous thing where he read the letter from the quote-unquote fan. Who's, Jim? Brian. Or is that one of the SOKs? I don't remember. I don't remember all the players. Oh, Mecha. Oh, okay. Medic. How's Medicare doing? I heard he was, like, dying. Like, I'm kind of new to the whole Medicare, like, universe. I'm kind of new to LOL counts in general. good gonna happen. Covering my hands, covering my face with my hands, that'll block the shotgun blast. And at the end of the day, those guys... But to just go back to the thing, yeah, so this guy who commented on it was basically like I looked up his profile, and apparently like he kind of did similar, I don't know if he was part of Sons of Kojima or was just a big fan of them, but they basically did like, they had their own Let's Tolerate series of videos, which I noticed what SOK was known for, one of the things they were known for. So I just saw that comment and I'm like, okay, whatever. And is the whole idea of the name Sons of Kojima, is that just because of the rant DSP went on about Castlevania Lord of Shadows, and he said Kojima's a fucking cocksucker? Is that where that name stemmed from that like stupid meme? But yeah, well, man, cancer is a bitch, man. I mean, my mom died of cancer. Pretty young, too. And turned out my sister had the, yeah, I'm playing Foradachi. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't been doing a good job. I'll be the first to admit that. Yeah, but I just know, like, that line, the, Kojima, the fucking cocksucker. Well... And also, shitting on Kojima for Castlevania is the stupidest take ever. He acts like Kojima fucking programmed the game. He didn't. He was just a supervisor on the project. He acted, I think because it was, yeah, because it was made by a Western studio. And Konami used, I might be mentioning this wrong, or remembering it wrong, but I believe they put Kojima to be the to be the go-between between the company, between Konami, and this Western studio. And then that's how he got associated. But he didn't, he wasn't there day to day. He just made sure that everything was going okay. He was literally just like a supervisor. There's a really good video. Well, I don't know if you guys watch Matt McMuscles. He has this great series called What Happened, where he analyzes all these movies and video games that like, for whatever reason, bombed or didn't do well. And he did, what is it called? He did the sequel. Well, but he talked about the first game as well. And he mentioned how Kojima was involved with that, but then when they were working on 2, he was working on Metal Gear. He was working on the new Metal Gear. Hold on, am I going in a fucking circle here? Stupid me. Oh, I know where to go. Yeah, I gotta go there, dummy. I'm like, wait a minute, I'm going in a fucking, you know, I've seen all this shit before, this ain't right. It's hard, guys, it's been literally a decade since I played this last, so... Maybe not, well, at least this far into the game. Sorry, I'm just catching up with your messages here. I wouldn't call 5 hot garbage. I thought 5 was really good, actually. I thought 5 got a bad rap. I mean, once you learn, I mean, if you had a co-op partner, like someone to play with, yeah, it's probably a lot of fun. But even without that, if you just know how to play with the AI teammate, just give them the rifle and the SMG, and you're fine. And don't give them any of the big healing items because they'll fucking, as Yahtzee said, they'll heal you if you step on a thumbtack. Right, yeah, but that's the issue, though. Like, not everyone had a... Like, I didn't have a co-op partner, so I had to deal with the AI. 6, though, I'll agree. Yeah, 6, I hated 6. And like I've heard the argument of like, oh well, if you judge Shadow Warrior, are you thinking of like, well, if I have to give you something else, are you talking about Shadow Warrior, like the 3D Realms game or the remake that they made years later? I remember playing the original Shadow Warrior back in the day on PC. I mean, it's kind of like a forgotten 3D Realms game.
Got something that might interest you.
Got a selection of good things
Oh no, you're
on
picking up.
sale,
Well,
stranger.
you mean the game I played yesterday, or not yesterday? On Sunday. Yeah, were you at that stream, Adachi? That fuck, I don't remember. Hold on. I'll get the title of it here. Yeah, Shadow War of Succession. That's what it was called. Yeah, Shadow War of Succession. About the goddamn...
What are you buying? What are you selling? Ah, thank you. Ah, I'll buy. Thank you. Is that all? Thank you.
You know, Shadow Warrior was a it was originally a PC game. It was a 3D Realms game. It came out after Duke Nukem 3D.
What are you buying?
And it was okay. Like, it definitely wasn't as good as Duke Nukem 3D was. And it's one of those games that you could never make today because it's just a complete Asian stereotype. Like, when they did the remake, they changed things around quite a bit. Like, there's almost no connection to the regular game. I mean, the guy's name is Lo Wang.
Is that all, stranger?
And all of his stuff is like bad Asian stereotypes. Speaking of Duke, though, I was actually considering doing that for this stream, but I wanted to do multiplayer, and literally no one is playing Duke Nukem 3D multiplayer, or at least not of the most recent version. Maybe they're doing it for the classic version, but like the 20th anniversary edition, no one's fucking playing. I tried playing last night. No one was online. I'm not gonna go and just play a bunch of Duke Nukem games with bots.
Thank you. What are you buying? Is that all, stranger? Thank you. What are you buying?
You know, I played the shit out of Duke Nukem 3D back in the day. I played that online, like internet playing, because it came with a free subscription to 10, the Total Entertainment Network, and you could play over people online via like TCP/IP, and it was like awful. Well, not awful is the wrong word, but it was laggy as shit. Like, you see DSP complain about lag, like, no, this was like legit lag. You had to time your shots with the lag. But it was tons of fun because then you could, since Duke Nukem 3D came with the level builder, which was literally called Build, you could make your own levels, so people would just play custom levels constantly. Because unfortunately that was one of those
¡Ahí está!
Detrás de ti, imbécil.
Oh, wow, I'm stupid.
¡Ahí está!
I didn't even know she was behind me. Choke slam to hell. Yeah, I played a shitload of Duke Nukem back in the day. And some of the levels were pretty creative back then. I remember building like my own levels. It was pretty easy. Like, I don't know if they legit built levels with the tool or if they just built a tool to make levels. Because all the shit in the actual game I never saw really replicated in any of the user-made levels that I played. Oh yeah, and then I tried like, what was it? I thought since QuakeCon's going on, might make sense to play one of the Quake games. But I read that like Quake 1 you can't really play nowadays. Like you need to go and like get a special version of it. And then I tried Quake 3. Then I thought that might be a little bit boring, just me playing with bots. And the online system isn't as robust as Unreal, where like Unreal's been like modded to shit. Well, not modded to shit, but there's tons of mods for it, but most of them, like if you jump on a server and you don't have all the shit that's on it, like the server will just give it to you. As far as I could tell, it's not like that with Quake 3 Tournament or Quake 3 Arena. Well, Diablo got re-released. I mean, you can just get that off GOG. I doubt the original version still works. It's so old. I mean, I think that was for like Windows 95.
Ahí está.
I mean, I don't know for sure. Like, I didn't bother running the game. It was more just because I went to the store page and it said, like, yeah, there's, like, all these things were saying, like, to run it properly, you need to install this other thing on. And I was just like, I don't care enough.
Hunnigan, it's Leon. The door's locked. I can't get in.
Although
Didn't they teach
maybe
you how to
it's the
pick
issue.
locks at the academy?
Yeah. There's some sort of indentation, like something might fit inside.
Well, there's no use standing around. Leon, you have to find some way or something to get inside.
Now I think about it, I think the issue was that, like, maybe the original version works. Like, meaning it's all the software rendering when the game looks completely awful by today's standards. And I know they had, like, GL Quake and another Quake as well. And apparently those don't work well anymore. And so this other version was made to go and compensate for that. Well, that was kind of productive now, wasn't it? Okay, well, I think I'm gonna clear out this part and then I'm gonna call it a night because Mrs. Beliefs is calling, so hold on. I told my wife that she is referred to as Mrs. Beliefs on stream. She wasn't as amused as I thought she would be. If I could blow on the head off a few more zombies, or whatever they're called here. The American is a distant second. Whoa. Fuck, I forgot about that. Who put the snake in a box, by the way? And why does the snake have a chicken egg? Like, did the snake go and eat the chicken egg and it hadn't finished digesting it yet? Wait, is this the boss fight? I think it is. If it is, I'll fight the... Well, no, don't you come back or something for it? Actually, if I remember, you don't fight the boss now, you fight him, like, on the way back, I think. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, you definitely... Yeah, you fight him in here on the way back. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna call it for now. But yeah, this was fun. You know, going back to Resident Evil 4, the really good one. Okay, yeah, it's still on there. You know, I mean, Resident Evil Village was fun too, but my view was just like, well, let's go back to the original, like, you know, the best one that we have. But, yeah, it's cool, Spectral. And, so for the rest of the week, Wednesday, you know, is off. Thursday, doing multiplayer, not sure what exactly yet. I might try I'll do a poll, because isn't Back for Blood doing the open beta now? Let's see. Let's see here. Oh, no, it doesn't. It starts on the 12th. Oh, wait, when's the 12th? That's... Well, I could do on Thursday. So maybe I'll do that. For shits and giggles. I could do the Back for Blood beta. Yeah, it starts on Thursday. So I guess I could go and just, Players control the undead. Yeah, but I'll see. I know some people have been kind of shitting on the game. Like I've seen some negative reviews, but then some people are saying like these negative reviews are overblown and it's just kind of clickbaity. And also it's a beta, so chill out. But yeah, so we'll see about that. Friday won't be streaming. Saturday night's main event's going to be 90s arcade game, 90s wrestling arcade games. So like Saturday Night Slam Masters and a bunch of other ones that some people may not be aware of. And then Sunday, probably for Sunday, there's this game that I bought a while ago called Press X to Not Die. And it's literally like, it's supposed to be like a parody of all those awful, like Sega CD and like early CD technology, QuickTime based games. So I figured, in the tradition of after Plumbers Don't Wear Ties, maybe do that for a stream. I already own the game, so it's not like I was buying it just for the stream. And even if I was, this thing is only like $3, and it's a short game too, so we can just go and like shoot the shit with it. Yeah, like it's literally called Press X to Not Die. At least I think that's what it's called. Hold on. What the hell's Steam? What the fuck is my Steam? Wow. Yeah, it's literally called Press X to Not Die. Of course I don't. But yeah, this was fun. So like I said, not streaming tomorrow. Jump back on Thursday. Might do the Back for Blood beta, or I might just do another multiplayer game. I'll probably load it up earlier in the day. I wonder if you can preload it. No, I'll figure that out. But yeah, so this is fun, everyone, and shout out again to all the channel members: Spectral Exodus, Helicopter Addict, Bloodbath and Beyond, Tractor Samurai, Jay, and Dominic. And hope to see you all on Thursday, regardless of, like I said, whether it be like a standard multiplayer game or we'll do the beta. Beta might actually be kind of fun. Although I will be playing with random people, but, that's kind of like the whole bit of fun with that too. So, yeah, this was fun, everyone. I mean, these streams are always fun. I wouldn't stream if I didn't think this was fun. So, yep, everyone, have a good